Hi, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in this video you will learn how to properly use the Ordinary Daily Set. And I'm also going to show you in what order you can also use each product, how you can properly layer them, how much you need to use of them so that you also can apply them properly to your face. Now, as it already mentions, it is a daily set which can be used daily, and you can also use it in the morning and evening. Now, this set mainly also targets hydration, and it also includes 3 products. The first one being the Ordinary Squalane Cleanser, which is also going to be your first step, as this can help you to remove any excess oil, dirt, as well as makeup. Then you're going to move on to the second step, which is also applying the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid, which is also a water-based serum which are always being applied after you have cleansed your face. And this also adds hydration to your skin. And then as the last step, as your third step, you're also going to finish it off with the Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors, which is also your moisturizer that adds surface hydration. Now I'm going to show you how you can use each product, as well as sharing some tips in between in case you also have one or the other product which are also very popular from the Ordinary. Now we are going to start off with step number 1, which is also washing your face with the Ordinary Squalane Cleanser. Now this is also has like a balm-like texture, which you're going to apply on dry skin. But what's really important when also using it and taking a small amount is that you're also going to warm it up between your hands. Like so. It has a thicker balm-like texture. And now you're going to warm it up between your hands so that it also will change its balm-like texture into an oilier texture, so that you also can use it evenly all over your face and neck area, and also start removing any excess oil, dirt, as well as makeup. It also does a great job of removing sunscreen. And so this cleanser is also suitable for all skin types. It doesn't matter if you're oily or dry. It is also very suitable and also very gentle to the skin. And it also won't dry out your skin. Now after you're done with also warming it up between your hands, it turns into a transparent oily texture. And now you can also start massaging it into the skin. Keep in mind, use it on dry skin. You can also use it around the eye area, just make sure to not get it into your eyes, as it also can help you to remove any sunscreen as well as makeup. So, and after you're done with massaging it into the skin, you now can also go ahead and rinse it with lukewarm water to warm water to also make sure that everything comes off. Now, a little tip that I also want to share in between, in case you're also washing your face over the sink, then you also may want to use a fresh cloth in between, which you also can wet, and this can also help you to remove the cleanser a bit better. Or if you want to keep it fairly easy, you can also use the cleanser in the shower, and then this way also rinse it off with water. So now take a fresh towel and pat the skin dry. So now after you also have washed your face with the Ordinary Squalane Cleanser, you now can also move on to the next step, which is also going ahead and also applying the water-based serums. Now I do want to mention one little tip in between in case you may have that serum at home, and this is also the Ordinary Caffeine Solution. If you have the Ordinary Caffeine Solution and you also want to include it in your daily set, this one would be now being applied immediately after cleansing your face. Go ahead, use 1 drop of 1 finger, use it between your fingers and gently apply it on the eye contour. So this is going to be your first water-based serum if you want to include your eye serum after cleansing. However, if you don't have the caffeine solution, you now can also go ahead and move on to the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid, which is also a water-based serum that you're going to apply all over your face and neck area, and it also is going to add hydration to your face. Now I do want to be very specific with hyaluronic acid, as it also mentions the word acid in it. This is not an acid in the sense of exfoliating your skin. This is a sugar. Like hyaluronic acid is a sugar that does not or should not be confused with glycolic acid, lactic acid, etc. Hyaluronic acid does not exfoliate your skin. This only adds hydration to the skin. This is also really important to note in case you may also feel a bit confused. So the ordinary hyaluronic acid can be used also in the morning and evening all over your face and neck area, and I recommend starting off with 1 to 3 drops for the entire face and neck area. Now, in case you also feel the need to use a few drops more, you can do so. Just make sure that you're also finding the right balance for your skin needs, so that it is also still able to also fully absorb the hyaluronic acid into the skin. I'm going to stick with 2 drops. And I also like to use it in the palm of my hand, gently use my hands together and then start patting it all over my face and neck area. And after I'm done with patting it into the skin, so that I also have it on most like larger areas, I'm going to start blending it into the skin. Now I personally like to go with 2 drops, as I feel like this is enough for my skin, and I also can use it all over my face and neck area without any problems. Now, if you feel the need that you also want to use more, you can do so. Just make sure that you're not using too much. Try to find the right balance so that it also won't leave a strange layer on top of your skin. Now, I do also want to be specific with the way that you're also going to apply it to your face. I personally prefer to use a few drops in the palm of my hand and then start applying it all over my face. Some people also prefer to use their fingertips for it instead of the palm of their hand or their hands in general. And other people prefer to use the pipette immediately and also apply a few drops immediately to their face and neck area. That's totally fine as well, whatever works the best for you. I do recommend with water-based serums that you're going to start patting it into the skin and then blend the rest into the skin. As you also may come across when also using too much of the water-based serum into a pilling situation where it looks like your skin is going to flake off, but it's like just a product that's sitting on top of the skin and couldn't really like fully soak into the skin. This is also really important to note, that in case this also happens to you, try to also use less. Now I also want to include a little additional tip, and this is also where people have asked me a lot about, and this is also when to use the ordinary niacinamide. Now this is also a very popular product and it also does a really good job, and I do want to mention that the niacinamide is also a water-based serum, so it's the same like formulation than the hyaluronic acid. Both of them are water-based serums. So once you're done with the application of hyaluronic acid, you now can also go ahead and add 1 to 3 drops of niacinamide to your face and neck area as well. The application of hyaluronic acid and niacinamide is the same, but I do want to mention that you now could also go ahead and use it after hyaluronic acid in case you also want to include it in your very simple routine. Now this is just an additional side note, but once you are done with the application of your water-based serum, such as hyaluronic acid or maybe hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, you now can also go ahead and move on to the ordinary natural moisturizing factors. Now your moisturizer is always like your last step, especially also in the daily set. You're going to start off with the cleanser, your first step, then moving on to the water-based serum, in this case hyaluronic acid is your second step, and then moving on to the moisturizer to basically finish it all up. Now when also using the ordinary natural moisturizing factors, use about a pea-size amount for the entire face and neck area. Like so. And this also is going to help you to add surface hydration to the skin. And then use it between your fingers and gently apply it all over your face and neck area. So after you're done with the moisturizer and you're also done with the application, you're going to leave it on the skin. This is also a very important side note that I want to mention, that when using the Squalane Cleanser, this is the one that you're going to rinse off. And then when also using hyaluronic acid, you're going to apply it to your face, you're going to let it soak in and leave it on the skin. There's no need to also wash it off. And then with the moisturizer, again, you're going to apply it to your face and neck area, and you're going to leave it on the skin. This is a very simple routine, as the daily set it already mentions, to also add hydration to your skin. And those products can also be used around the eye contour. Just make sure to not get it into your eyes. This is also important to note. Now, as I already mentioned, the daily set can be used in the morning and evening. If you're using it in the evening, there's no need for sunscreen. But if you're going to use it in the morning and also being exposed to the sun, please also don't forget to also protect your skin with a good sunscreen. Not only your face and neck area, but also the rest of your body wherever your skin is being exposed to the sun. And this is also going to be your last step after your moisturizer. And now go ahead and start applying it on your face and neck area, your ears, the back, as well as under the eyes and also on top of the eyes. Make sure that you're also using a sunscreen that's suitable for your skin type, that also feels comfortable, that doesn't break you out, etc. So, and after you're done with the sunscreen application, this is also your last step in your skincare routine when also using it in the morning and then also being exposed to the sun. Now, if you're going to use it in the evening, keep in mind you're just going to finish it off with the natural moisturizing factors, and that's basically it. Now, this is also how simple you can also keep your routine. It is a very friendly and also daily routine which adds only hydration to your face. And yeah, you can also, of course, use it daily. Now, I do also hope that you now enjoyed how you can also properly use the ordinary daily set, and now also know in what order you're going to use the different products and also how you can use them on your face. If you like this video and if you find it helpful, please also don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well as share it. And I will see you soon in the next one, and happy skincaring. Bye!